Good morning everybody. Now, as we can see from the background, we have some things for the S13. We have finally ordered everything for the forge. The forge is very close to happening. The engine's getting bored out as we speak. Everything has arrived other than the rods, but they're on the way and we can start forging it. So we can start making it look cool. So I'm gonna get the cover off, and we found some bits and bobs here. So we've got a body kit for the S13 which I'm going to be putting on, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. It actually looks horrendous now, so we can finally start making it look good. Who's ringing me? So I've just dropped the Audi off at the garage. I've come all the way home, I've got a taxi home, and I've fucking took my keys with me, haven't I? So they can't move the car. Big shout outs to ADS Autos. They're coming getting the key. Right, so yes, where were we at? But just before this video kicks off, guys, do you remember the C63 I had the other week? Well, if you didn't, you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. They're actually giving it away. Odurn are actually giving it away this weekend, and I would really appreciate it if you can go and get a ticket for it. The owners of this company are actually really nice, and we spoke about things that could be really good for both the channel and you guys and everything in the future as well. So I really want this to go down well. So if you can, just use my link and head over there and get a ticket. You're getting a chance to win an absolute unreal C63 for £6, and it really helps out the channel as well. The things you've talked about could be potentially really good for the future. So head over, buy a ticket and use my link. You get 20% off, so it's £6.39 instead of £7 something, £7.95. By the time you see this video, there's probably like 1 or 2 days left, so head over quickly and help me out, and in turn help the channel out. This bumper, this yellow bumper, is actually a one-off. So Fabricating company made it like a one-off. It's not a rep or anything. It's literally a one-off. I got it for £100. These wings, they're 30mm wider wings. They're big wings, so they're going to make the arches look horrendous, but it's best. I got them for £50. Not the best, there are some cracks in them, but nonetheless they're good, and they're better than the crap that are on there, because they're like been hammered out with a breaker bar or something. And a ducktail spoiler. So we've got a few little bits and bobs. I can't fit the spoiler first of all because the nuts are also in the Audi, which I forgot to give the key to. So yeah, the nuts there. But we can start taking off the bumper and the wings and start putting this new front end on. So basically it's a new front end for the Silver. We are going to be getting some side skirts and some big boy rear bumpers, but these were just so cheap that I couldn't really pass them up. There should be there should be bolt holes already on these. The guy said they're not the best fit, but they're all right for like drifting and that. So that's what we're going to be doing. But everyone who's not seen the car was waiting for a big reveal then. Nope, it's a shitbox. What we're going to do is we're just going to lift the bonnet up, because I've already had it off to get the engine out. Start pulling the wings off and then start pulling the bumper off. Thinking about doing like an engine bay restoration, obviously just with like spray cans. I'm not thinking I am going to do it. So with the bumper and the wings off, we can really get to see how much work we're going to do and how far we need to go. But of course, it's all held on by cable ties. Like, it's all held on by, literally, it's all just put together. So the bumper's attached to the wing and the wing's attached to the bumper. So once you start pulling them apart, it just fucking falls off. Like, literally, it just fell off. You can actually see here how the frame, although very dirty, a little bit here that might need looking at, but it's actually clean. So the frame comes down here, the frame is actually clean. So yeah, it's got a fucked engine and stuff, but when you look at it from an overall, like even the subframe mounting thing down it, or the radiator bracket down there, is actually in good condition. So that's the biggest thing about buying a jack car. You can always fix the engine. Once it's got a bad chassis, it's never good. So I've literally just put some soapy water in here. Soapy water is actually a really good like degreaser. So you can see it's literally just tiny bits of surface was not bad at all. So that with like a little bit of like a light sand or rough up and painting black would look the bollocks. Today's video is fitting this kit, so we'll fit this kit, and when we come through with this, we'll just take the kit off and then paint it all and then bang the kit back on again. But straight off the bat, like, it kind of just sits where it wants to go. So the bottom bit is all right there. We need to drill a new hole, but if we open the door, like, it's a good fit. Like, it literally doesn't rub at all. So all we need to do is, because this one has got a hole on this side in the middle, whereas my sill, the one on this side, the nut's never coming off. Trust me, the bolt is never coming off. But this side, the thread's fine. So I'm just going to put another hole with a drill and just line it up to this hole here. And the rest of the bolts fit fine. So just the bottom of there, two in the top, done. So this side, come have a look. You can see the sill is all bent up on this side where someone's jacked off the sill. So I can't get the bolts, I can't get access. So you see how this someone's jacked up on the sill here. This rust here is just on the arch, by the way. It's just on this, but someone's jacked up off the sill. It's still solid under there, but and it's just not allowing me to get this bolt off, which attaches this to the body, and I'm not going to be able to get that off. I'm hoping that in the process of doing that, it snapped the metal. Damn. Yeah, damn it. Well, at least it come off now. Yeah, damn baby. But I think let's just put that on quickly, bolt it up quickly, and get this bumper out, because I know all you guys want to see what the bumper looks like, and so do I. Right, so with quite a bit of hammering and stuff, I've actually got that sill straight now. So doing the process of doing that, like there's a lot of under seal that's come off it and stuff. So as you say, when it's done, we're gonna have to get that like just cleaned off, and there's no holes in it and stuff. It's solid. But I'm definitely gonna have to just get it cleaned off and coated again, because I'm putting it straight. As you can see, a load of underseal is so that's literally underseal. Yeah, now it's straight. The new one will go on, and it's obviously looks a lot better now. So just drilling out the thread that snapped inside this hole. Right, there goes the drill bit. So to get this side left sitting flat, I'm going to have to grind off that bolt which was on the sill, because the captive nuts come loose because the sill's crumped up. It won't sit where it needs to be. See how it's just a little bit too far out. But they're actually not that bad fit, I'm not going to lie. I thought they'd be worth considering what the guy said. Let's get this bumper out. It's fine. Oh! There it is! Let's put it up to the car. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry right now. I need to eat like really badly to eat. I don't know if it is just gonna fit round. But okay. I'm gonna have to cut it up a lot. Like a lot. Because oh, it's gonna look so good though. I don't think it's meant for a big intercooler. So I'm gonna have to cut all this off. Alright, we're back once again. It is the next day. I don't know what's happened to my finger. This one, I know what happened to this one. I dropped weights in the gym on my finger. This one, honestly, like I'm in absolute agony. I don't know what's happened. I think it's got infected or some shit. But we're trying to crack on, but I've been in pain multiple times. Look at the S13 here. We stopped yesterday because we couldn't cut the bumper up because we didn't have a grinding disc. So I've gone to Screwfix and Screwfolks. The OGs remember that, Screwfolks. And also I've got some pliers because A, I need some, and B, I have lost my little tool which opens the grinding disc. So, little fact, you can actually use a big vice grip to open the grinder. But really what we need to do is the grinder. We need to A, get this bolt off at the bottom of this, and then we need to cut the bumper open, because see that big duct there, right in the middle? That's hitting our big dutty front mount intercooler, so we need to cut that, and today we need to put the kit on and finish it off. If you don't have the tool to the little 2 pins, you can actually get a vice grip and vice grip it around that bit, and you can use to spin it off. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to put the bumper on here. I'm going to cut flat down there, use that as a reference, because maybe go a little bit shorter just to start off, but like I don't understand why it comes out so far, because the bumper, it goes on there. So why does it come out so high? But we need to cut that off. So let's just start off and start going bigger and bigger. But these bits need to come up as well. So this bit here is hitting the side of the wing, so we have to cut these bits off. Right, so it's been on and off the workbench. This is the workbench. I'd say about 10 times. We've had to come a little bit further back on this bit. I'm probably going to take off a little bit more so we're still hitting the cooler. We're slowly getting there. As I say, it's still rough around here, but I'm just going to get the basic shape, and then you're not gonna lie, when I first bought it, it was like there was no way that would fit. I'm still not 100% sure how it is gonna fit, but I think in looking at it now, it is gonna fit. Like it's not really a good fitting bumper. It isn't. This side is like way out. I don't think it's ever gonna fit nicely, so we can kind of have a bit of a play with this one. So I think I'm gonna get because right now, because I'm on my own, it's like really hard to maneuver it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drill a hole, because I'm gonna have one of them anyway. Drill a hole, put that in, and then at least I can cable tie, and at least I can get like I can hold it up. Okay, so I've kind of got it like mocked up. So see on this side actually fits quite nice. It kind of like sit like that. Okay, so you see how it's, well, all right, so it's kind of staying in there. Let's just tighten up in there a little bit. But this side, way off. See how far off it is, and see how it's pushing out here, where the other side's sitting flat. It's quite annoying, and it just doesn't want to. So I'm gonna fiddle about with it and see. I mean, it was cheap, and it was a one-off, so I'm not surprised it doesn't fit very well, to be honest. But let me fiddle about a little bit more. Right, if I loosen this bolt here and bring this out a bit, it does fit a lot better. Right, like that. But then it's not going to have much strength. So what I'm going to do is, if I'm going to put some washers there, space it out, and then it's going to bring it out a little bit and regain its strength. So I'm going to quickly go to B&Q and see if I can get some little 90-degree brackets so I can just bolt that bumper to the front. We're cracking on with it. It's not the best fitting bumper in the world, but it'll do. It will do for now. So we just want it to just be bolted up. So I've got a lot of bolts to bolt on the side. I'm just going to just put one bolt on the side. Don't need to be pretty. And then I'm going to see if I can get some brackets and some washers and stuff and just get it fully bolted up. Right, so I've been to B&Q. When I've come back, the bumper actually doesn't look that bad. It's getting there. Just needs a lot of like fabrication. So I found these little brackets. Got one which is like a maroon colour, which is a very nice colour. I might paint the whole car in that colour. 40mm, and I've got some smaller ones at 30mm. So I've got a few different ones here. So the plan for these would just be, I don't know if they're going to fit or not, but it would literally just sit like that. So it looks like the 30mm ones are going to be fine. So that actually looks quite fit. I might have to grind them down a little bit, unless these 30mm ones fit perfect, which they, oh yeah, they do. I might have to just knock a little bit off the top, but in terms of making it fit, that's going to work. So that's to just drill out the bottom hole, and it's took my finger off again, but that's how the bracket's going to sit. So it's actually pushing this bumper forward, therefore lining this side in a lot better. So now it'll just come down and we'll do that, and that's how a bumper would sit. And there's designed to be a gap there because it goes with the line of this bumper, which fits. Obviously I'm going to want to solve that. I'm going to flatten all this down and make it nice and as symmetrical as possible. But that is basically how it's going to be going, like this. So I made these two little brackets on the bumper, and that should bolt to the top of these now. So I'm going to line it up again. Hopefully it fixes. Right, where are we sat? Well, lots of fiddling about. We've made some good progress. So the bumper's looking actually quite good now. It's all right in the side. It's definitely not perfect. I think it's as good as I'm going to get with my skills, and as good as this fiberglass thing is going to get. I don't think we're going to get much better than this, but it's actually all right. So let me just cover what we've done. So we've done two brackets on the top, which I've had this side pulling out a little bit further, just so it can pull that side in. And then we've got the two bumper cable tie things there, which I was going to do anyway, because if it's coming off a trailer during drift days, I'm going to want to get that bumper off quick. Down here, I've literally, as you can see, it's a lot flatter now, and it's to the lines of the car. I've literally just got a bolt and drilled a hole and just put a bolt in the end of it. So yeah, there's a silver bolt as well, silver bolt. We've grinded off that bottom bolt on the underneath on the sill where the old wing was rusted. So we grinded that off and we put a new bolt through there. So that's all bolted down now as well. So this side is all sturdy. It looks alright, you know, on camera, I'm not gonna lie. The other side is bolted in, it was already bolted in, so that's all good to go. We're good, we're actually all good. So this is what it looks like now. I'm not sure if we're gonna run this setup for long, whatever, but it's better than it was. and I'd much rather take it out like this than have the Ford engine in and have that horrible wing and that horrible bumper. It looks crap, so it looks miles better now. We're not doing the ducktail spoiler as of yet because it took me so long to do that, and quite frankly I'm knackered. I can't be arsed. Once we get some side skirts and some bigger wheels, it is going to really fit in. I think it's going to look quite cool, to be fair. Let me know what your thoughts are on this bumper and the wings. Let me know. I mean, I got a video out of it and I had a little bit of fun, and I've learnt the car a little bit more, and it cost me 150 quid. I can get like a new kit, and don't forget, like, it is really dirty in places and stuff, so it does need a clean. And that's actually painted white, and that's just like fiberglass, so they are different colours at the minute. I can actually get like a BN kit, BN replica kit, and apparently they are really good fit. And it's like a new sort of 21 sort of style, where this is a bit different, a bit like 90s. So just let me know what you guys think. I'm probably going to rock it for a little bit, get the engine in, and get some side skirts, and then maybe when it's all running and it's all good, then potentially get like a nicer fitting kit. But as you say, the engine's going to go in, we're going to run it in, go to a few meets, and we're going to take it on a drift day. So yeah, if I get a brand new kit and I ruin it on a drift day, I'll be pissed off. If I ruin this, I'm not going to be that arsed, to be fair. But the engine is going to be finished getting bored and stuff this Friday, so next week the engine build is going to happen, so I'm going to see if I can go up and film some out as well. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Oi, actually looks good with the bonnet on. Oi lads, mate,